Hello, Diversity Kitchen. How are you all doing? For me, I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. As you see, today we are cooking some flat master grain. So, I went to the shop and I found this master grain. Man, I decided I was like, I can't leave these things. So, I bought a bunch of them. So, I bought a lot of them, as you see. Look. So, I bought a lot. Look, these things have scent. Oh my goodness. So it was looking fresh. That's why I bought it. So you are going to see this. They call flat master green. If you can see it on the screen, it's a flat mustard. So I bought a bunch of them, and look. So back home we have the same vegetable. I can say the similar vegetable that it really tastes like this one, and as we do call it bilanga. Yes, we do call it bilanga, and for us, they don't really cut them like one by one like that, but they do cut them like they do just uproot them. So now I'm going to wash them. So as I say, back home they do uproot them with roots. So whenever you decided to cook this, you have really to take your time to wash them. So back home, whenever you buy stuff like this, they always say don't open where they tied it, just cut it on the side. So I don't know why, but anyway, that's the reality of back home. So I'm gonna wash these things. So whenever you wanna cook these things, I want you to be really taking your time to wash these things. As I show you, these things have really scent. Have really scent and serious scent, if I can tell you that. So I'm gonna let it sit in the water like for 30 minutes or 1 hour. The longer they stay, the better and the clean they are going to be. So I'm gonna let it sit like that, and I'm gonna show you how just like every leaf have sand on it. Wait, I'm gonna show you another one. It's just like every leaf have look, it just sand everywhere. So take your time. Whenever you're planning to cook this, don't be in the rush. Just take your time to wash them really properly. So now it's time for me to wash them. So I prefer to wash them one by one, to be really assured that they are all clean. So by the way, whenever you watch this video, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel, Diversity Kitchen La Grace. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to tell me how do you call this vegetable or these leaves in your language or back home, if you do remember. For us, we call them bilanga. So I finished to wash. This is the first turn or the first time, the first round, if I can say that, for me to wash it. You can see, look at the water, how the water is really dirty. So I'm going to wash them like 3 times, but this is the first one. And I'm gonna show you the sand on the bottom of the sink. Look, that's all sand. Imagine if you are doing it in a rush. Look, that's sand. this all sand on the bottom. So I'm gonna clean my sink and then I'm gonna wash it the second time and the third time. So this is the third time that I'm washing it. So I finish to wash it. You can see the water is clear and the bottom don't have no sand. So now it's time for me to cut it. So you can cut it the way you want it. You can cut it bigger or small, but this is how I do cut my vegetables. And some people do cut it like that, just go ahead. And some people do cut it like that, the knife down and going up, just like that. And some, going the knife up and going down. But for me, I prefer to cut like this. This is how I learned how to cut. That's how I learned how to cut it, just like that. So yeah, just like that, because back home we didn't have cutting board when I was growing up. Maybe they have it now. So you are going to you see how the vegetable, whenever you cut it, they are long like that. So I don't like to cook it like that. So I am cutting it like this, just going with my knife so that they cannot be long like that. So now it's time for me to blanch it. So I'm gonna put the pot, and that's my biggest pot. So I'm gonna put the pot on the stove, and I'm gonna let the water to boil or to get hot. And now I'm gonna put the baking soda. So the baking soda help the vegetable to stay green, even though you put them in the freezer, or even when you freeze them, they are going to stay green. And I'm gonna let it to dissolve, so you can see the water is clear. Now I'm going to put the vegetable. So to blanch the vegetable, it depends on the amount of the vegetable you have. So for me, I spent like to 10 minutes, but you can, it depends on how much you have. You can do 2 or 1 minute to just put it in the water. So back home they was telling us, whenever you cook it, don't put the spoon inside, it's gonna turn bitter. So I don't know if it's true or it was just, I don't know. That's the reality of back home. So now I drain everything. So it's time to cook now. So I put my pot, and then I'm going to put the vegetable in. So I just get the quantity that we are going to eat today. So that's my vegetable. So now I'm going to put the grounded nuts. If you watch my cassava leaves video, you are going to see how I do ground the peanuts. So that's the raw peanuts, and I grounded. So I'm gonna put the peanuts, and I'm going to put the tomato, fresh tomato, and I'm going to put onion powder. If you got a fresh onion powder, go ahead and put a fresh one. And I'm gonna put onion powder, and that's the vegeta. And I'm going to put some salt. So, and I'm gonna let it boil. I'm gonna add some water, and then I'm going to let it boil. So when you boil like this, so I'm going to mix everything together and make sure all the peanuts, is really incorporate or is really, you know, mixed with the water, and then I'm gonna let it boil. So I'm gonna check it again. Look, so now you see how they are welcome. They are. What am I talking about? Okay, so now I'm gonna smash. You see me smashing little bit tomato on the side. So now I'm gonna put the oil. So you can use any oil of your choice. You can use, some people back home we were using palm oil, but over here, anyway, I prefer to use vegetable oil. But you can um, use any oil of your choice. So now I'm gonna let it boil. We're almost there. So now I'm gonna put some what eggplant, but eggplant is totally optional. So my soup or my vegetable is almost ready. So the eggplant is not ready yet, so I'm gonna let it boil a little bit again. So now everything is ready. So now I'm going to put some the cube machi or Maggi cube. So I'm going to mix everything together. So the vegetable is ready. You can smell even from far. So this is, we call it Bilanga back home, but you can go and search the flats mustard and tell me how you do call it in your language or back home. So this is it. Look, the smell is on point. So now it's time for us to eat it with fufu. You can eat it with plantain, you can eat it with rice, but anyway, as I'm Congolese, I'm from Congo, so we eat it with fufu. So it's time to eat, it's time to serve. So this is it. See how delicious it looks. So that's our flat master green, or you can say master green. So this is our master green in a Congolese style, and we eat it with salted fish and fufu. So this is it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Thank you so much.